Good morning. So I got a story of something that happened yesterday right here, which is the edge of my property. Leaving aside the variance, that might not be the proper term, but basically the part of the property that the town takes for the utilities, which I don't know what it is. I think it's 8 feet here in Maine, maybe something like that. And I just want you to note these signs are probably 6 feet, so they're right on that fine line edge. But it doesn't matter, because political signs can be placed in front of your property, whether they fall in the, especially in the country. I mean, it'd be different, I guess, if you're in the city, but it may not be. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I'm going to get to the point of the story. So, first off, you all know that my outlook on politics, I believe it's all a game. So this is not me. This is a man that I take care of that lives here. He is big into politics, and he loves Trump, as you can plainly see. He knows my opinion. We talk about it, but that's still his opinion, and I respect his opinion. He is entitled to his opinion. So, long story short, a man pulled up over here. I was right down on that lower platform, right by the front steps. Okay? Right near where the little lion is. My friend, who I take care of, was up on the top part of the deck. Apparently, he's seen the guy. My back was away, and I was taking my boots off because I just got done working hard around back. Anyhow, the man who I take care of said to the guy, as he was taking pictures of every single one of these signs, I do not believe it was those signs so much as it was these signs. And he said to him, I know where you can get, he might have said something like, first, do you like the signs? And the guy grumbled a little bit, and then he said, I know where you can get plenty of them, all you want. And the man grumbled some more, and then he said it again, I know where you can get plenty of signs, all you want. And the man yelled out, as he was walking right here, in this very spot, over to his car and getting into his car, you're all fucking arrogant. And I don't mean to swear like that, but that's verbatim. That's exactly what the man said. And I have to be honest, if that is not the pot calling the kettle black, the man is in front of my property, taking pictures, and in my opinion, borderline harassing, because it was a very hostile in his actions, at least when I was looking at him. And he's in front of my property taking pictures, calling me and my friend arrogant. Or no, I'm sorry, ignorant. Ignorant was the word, not arrogant, ignorant. And man, I could, and actually, because I'm hot-tempered, so I yelled out to him, why don't you come over here and we'll talk about it? So I probably could have left that part out, but in that particular moment, it took me by surprise. He was real hostile, and when someone confronts me with hostility, I meet them back with hostility. I'm hothead, and it's something I'm working on, and have been for years, but I don't appreciate ignorant, as he tried to call us, ignorant people, because there was nobody ignorant but him. My friend has got the freedom to put as many signs as he feels he wants to. This is not this is your average dedicated what's the word I'm looking for? Dedicated and passionate, proud American who's into politics. Okay? He is one of those people. He is very much into politics. He is very much for Trump, as you can clearly see. He's passionate about it. I've seen plenty of signs far bigger, far more on other people's property. Yes, this is a lot. But it certainly should not lead a person, and there's a point to this story, it should not lead a person to stop, create a scene in front of somebody else's property while they're taking pictures and calling you ignorant. Let's put it this way. When I was a Republican, okay, and I drove around and I seen Democratic signs, and lots of them, there would have been no way I would have ever stopped and taken pictures of the person's signs unless I thought it was funny. You know, I certainly wouldn't have done it in some sort of a hostile way. There would have been no way I would have ever done that in hostility in front of somebody else. I would have just, in front of someone else's property, I would have never done that. I wouldn't even have thought to do that. The point is, and this is not the first time something like that has happened. People drive by here and they give the finger. I've heard people yell out effing a-holes. People have thrown trash in the front yard because of these signs. And that a person would do something like that, any of those things, shows you where we are in this world. It shows you the divide that this kind of thing is created. And now I'm going to add something to that, because this is just the truth. Okay, and I take no personal stance on either side of that political fence. But I have never seen a Republican do that, personally. But this is probably the 20th time I've either seen, had it done here, or heard of a Democrat doing something like that. And furthermore, when you watch TV, you see the Democrats acting like fools. Now, this is not me, Democrat, Republican, and picking a side. No. This has everything to do with the times, and it has everything to do with the personality and the mindset of these people that would do something like this. And I have to add, it would not surprise me in the least if this person had gotten the old jabberoonie. Because it seems to me that over the last few years, people have gone off of their rockers. I am bewildered that someone would actually have the cojones and the arrogance to do what that man did here yesterday. I'm getting a little older, so I have a lot more patience. But you never know what you might be confronting, coming and bringing hostility to someone else's doorstep. Because there are many people out there that would definitely not look kindly on that and have enough loose screws to where they would actually do something. I mean, we're in the country here. People don't put up with these things. And for him to actually stop over here, it wasn't like he was some sort of a tough guy. He was a, 60-ish year old man, skinny, smaller guy. He was nothing special. It's not like he was some type of athlete or I don't know. Whatever. He didn't appear to be some tough guy to me. He appeared to be just an average Joe. So, I'm just amazed. The pot calling the kettle black, one, and the fact that there's so many crazy people out here. And honestly, that's really the point of what I'm trying to say. That's the main point. I kind of went a little off track because I'm still a little enraged that someone would do that. And it worries me. It worries me what people are capable of. I'm very thankful I have a fence. I'll tell you that right now. And the gate, for the animals. I close the gate at night to keep the animals safe. I don't want other animals into the property. So, and that's the time you're going to have your flock destroyed by ground-dwelling animals like foxes and coyotes and what have you. So, yeah. But, there is certainly more than one benefit to this. Crazy people like that. And there are so many. And before 2 or 3 years ago, I never heard or seen of that, especially so regularly. You might have heard once in a great blue moon, but it's just something that happens all the time these days. I wonder why. Might it have something to do with the old jabberoonie and people losing their minds? Might it have something to do with the extreme programming that they're pushing and brainwashing that they're pushing around politics? Because everyone's, for lack of a better word, dander is way up when it comes to politics. People who believe, that they're nothing, that they're more than just puppets on a string. I know they're just puppets on a string, personally. But there are many out there that don't believe that, and literally will come to blows over their party. And so far what I have seen, again, not to sound like a broken record, but so far what I have seen is the Democrats losing their minds. And I just wanted to add one more thing, because this is kind of a funny sign. It gave me a laugh. So in this house, we believe Hillary belongs in prison. I agree with that. Joe belongs in a nursing home. I agree with that, although he's probably acting. Trump belongs in the White House. You don't agree with everything, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, I just wanted to tell you that. I hope that I wasn't too excited about it, and everyone understands where I was going with, showing you what happened or explaining to you what happened. So you all have a great day, and definitely look forward to talking to you in the comments, hearing what everyone thinks. And God bless you, and I'll talk to you in the comments and in the next video.